go.
Live. What up, Big?
What up, man? How you doing?
Good, bro. Good. Ferber couldn't make it. He had a prior obligation last minute. So we're just gonna hang out, bro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna hang out for a little bit. I got another little clip. I can't wait to show it. Fuck it. I'm gonna show it now.
All right.
Doesn't matter who we are. What matters is our plan. No one cared who I was till I put on the mask.
Yes, sir. I'm working on that, dude. I'm getting more comfortable with CapCut, so I got to work on it a little bit, make it better. Maybe put my face to where it fits better. So it's kind of hard on my phone. But what's up, Travis? Travis is in here. What's up? What's up, TN? This is just gonna be a hangout, bro. Like I said, I'm gonna put the link in the chat already, dude, in case anybody wants to hang out. No weirdos, of course. Those days are over. But how have you been? What's the word?
I've been good. Been chilling. Got a couple books. Not too busy lately, you know. Book club, the reading part and the collector part, and you know, we pop on the hunt every now and then. So yeah, just hanging out with you and the homies in the back. It's about it.
Yeah. Drew Manchu. There's Drew. We're doing FOC bootleg and chill, bro. In honor of circumstance. I don't call them circumstances. I call them circumstance. Shit just went dark on me. Can you hear me? Or was that you?
I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, I think that was Biggie's. Yeah, again, we're doing FOC bootleg and chill. Just hanging out, man.
Yeah, usually FOC is something that's on my channel or on circumstances. You know, I primarily do it. No, I'm kidding, but yeah.
Yeah. Hey, well, I'm working on it. Acquire it, acquisition. So we just got some lawyer shit to work out. Some legal ramifications. I can't do Tuesday, so I had to do it Monday. But other than that, dude, I don't even got books to share. I had a whole plan to do with Ferber, but work came up, and my shit. Yeah,
we did get a trailer today, though.
Yes, we did get a trailer, dude. What do you think about it? I would play it, but I don't want to get copy, struck or whatever.
I really enjoyed it. I love how it looks like they're interconnecting, like Wayland is in this movie. Like it looks like they're going to be in it, so they're already crossing over universes.
Absolutely. So, and I remember asking you in a Discord if you saw, because I think it's Elle Fanning. She's playing two characters. So one's a synthetic, and I don't know what the other one is. But when there's a quick scene when she's in the ship, and it's the skull, the trophy room, or whatever you want to call it. There is a harvester from the alien from Independence Day, and she kind of looks right at it. It looks like she was like, I don't know, she caressed the skull real quick. So yeah. I thought that was dope, dude.
It wouldn't surprise me if like they do have like she's playing two different characters, one synthetic and one human, or they have multiple synthetics of her. Because they've done it in the Alien franchise before. This is Predator movie, but
Right,
it's still connected. It's all connected.
dude. I mean, it's quickly becoming. It's like it's starting to take Star Wars place, man.
What's
Like
that?
that whole Predator Alien, what they're doing with the lore, man, combining it. You know, it's dude. They've been on fire. Like Prey was good when everybody thought it was going to be, woke bullshit. It was fantastic for me. Then you had the animated Predator. What was that? Killer of Killers, I think it was.
Yeah.
Right. The Romulus was a success critically, and it made enough money. It made a lot. It almost tripled its budget because it was only $80 million to make it, and I think it tripled it. And so then now this is the next installment. Well, no, look, and I was beautiful that we got Alien Earth next month. I'm not sure how many episodes that is, but it's in the middle of August, so it should take us into mid-September. And then
I looked it up when we were talking about it earlier. I think I saw 8 or 9 episodes, and it leads to September 24th is the last episode.
Okay, and then we only got a month. Oh no, we got October, November. Okay, so regardless, you know what I mean? It's going to give us just a short wait till November till we get Predator Badlands.
Yeah.
Right. So, dude, I'm excited, man. I mean, if these movies hit, it's just good for the franchise. It's good for the lore, and I think they'll start doing more. And I got a bunch of those books that I just kept finding out when I used to go digging and stuff like that. Or my former LCS had a bunch of auctions, and he had a bunch of them. I pick them all up, even doubles. What's up? Yes, John, with kids, you're more than welcome. Links in the chat. This is FOC Bootleg and Chill. I am working with a deal to acquire FOC and Chill, but due to legal issues, I had to do it on Monday. So that's what that is. So we're still working on it. Marcus is being stingy. You know what I mean? Looks like we got who that?
Whoa.
Who that? Yes. Welcome to FOC Bootleg and Chill. Welcome.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna play something for you just in case you missed my little intro here.
Who we are.
Hold on.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who we are. What matters is our plan. No one cared who I was till I put on the mask.
Yeah, still something I'm working on.
Okay.
Yeah, my eyes. Forget my eyes. There it is.
I see.
Yeah. Nothing special. Nothing special. Let me remove it so just in case anybody else wants to hop on. So yeah, we're. I don't know if you're huge on Predator, Alien, that whole world. How they're merging the whole universe. There was a new trailer today. I'm just hyped, dude. I'm super hyped, man.
Oh, you're talking about for the show, huh? The TV show?
No, the Predator Badlands.
Yeah, that's a TV show.
No,
Right.
It's a movie. No, it's a movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's it's
Alien Earth.
Aliens Earth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Flipper
the
of
one.
comments.
I saw they had a new trailer for that too.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Yeah, I like that. If I acquire the rights to FOC and Chill, Marcus wants to keep FOC and Chill, so I can't change the name.
If you get the rights, you have to keep the name.
Yes, he's being
Oh,
he's
so
being
is
stingy.
Is it coming up for auction or something?
Due to legal issues, I can't say, so no comment on that. But I have made an offer. It's looking good, so we'll see.
You don't want to tell me because you don't want me to counter. I got you.
Oh, okay.
You learning.
Well,
You're learning.
Yeah. Well, hey, dude, I made him a handsome offer, bro. So
Shit.
I
can't make him no offers. I ain't got
yeah. He's asking for an arm and a leg.
I can get you a Coke and a smile.
Right, yeah. Die Hard. No, Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy. Yeah, no. So I was gonna have Furbird again. What up, Funhouse? But we could talk about that subject. But tomorrow, tomorrow I'm gonna do Aliens with Sicko. And then next week I don't know if you guys know John, if you're still there. I know that you follow on IG. I'm gonna have Gary Nusser, the comic deceptive, like straight out reader speculator, bro. When he comes on, all I gotta do is let him cook. That's it. That trust me when I tell you, he'll probably have 1,000 books behind him. I'm just gonna let him cook, and I'll just go along with the ride with everybody. But yeah,
Reader
so
speculator, nice.
that's where I got that from. I heard it back in 2019, maybe 2020. I was like, "Fuck, that's me," because I never really spec'd on the MCU. I never really did. I watched all the spec. I tried to go out and find that, but I lucked into a lot of the stuff I had by just because I was reading stuff, so I'd get lucky. And then I got a little bit more savvy trying to anticipate stuff. But yeah, that's basically what reader speculator means to me. You know, I'm only specking on what I read as far as reading, not what's coming out. But then again, if you read a lot of shit like he did, then you knew of Young Avengers and you knew of a lot of shit like that. So yeah. So I know you know what, I'll ask you guys. I know because this is what me and Ferd were going to do. We were going to just go in, maybe deep dive more on and I know I asked you last week who that did. You guys feel that speculators fucked up the hobby?
No.
Yeah. You said no last week.
Yeah, no.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
no,
And I had a better, longer answer with my no. If you want to watch that video, make sure you get his views up. Watch that video and get that answer. But I'll just say no. You know, I'm not gonna go full into detail. I did that last time.
yeah.
I would say in a way, if you played it right, speculators made it fun.
Right, absolutely.
You go to the LCS, digging in the boxes, see if you can find some little books. You know.
Right,
so,
right.
Yeah.
Travis, what do you think? Oh, looks like Travis is absent. Okay. No. Yeah, Biggie, what do you think?
Well, of course, speculation in the market. It all started in, I believe there's a guy named 90 MFC Comics, and he was speculating on Thor, and I believe it was Beta Ray Bill, and he ruined a lot of comic collecting because 90MF Comics has got an agenda against the comic collectors, is the way I understood it.
This is a good question. I know all books got a price, but is there a book that you wouldn't sell or would have a hard time actually wanting to sell in your collection? Right now, I'm pretty much tapped out on selling. Like there's some runs I want to sell, like X-Men Gold, X-Men Blue, some stuff that I'm just not going to read. And some indie books, some indie full runs that I'd be okay with parting with. But that takes a lot of effort and a lot of time, and I'm lazy, dude. Like, I think I've sold any type of all the variants that I could get decent money for. Long ago, I sold to flip to some of the slabs in the back. So right now, I'm at the point where, dude, I'm unless I go hunting again, which eventually I'm going to get back out there. I'm not really selling anything. So, no, there's nothing right now that I would want to sell. I do sometimes.
Well, he's saying what you wouldn't sell.
Yes, I don't have anything right now that
you wouldn't sell. So
no.
you would sell everything if you had a chance.
Oh, would it? Oh, no, yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah, no.
Because that's how I'm reading the question. If that's what he means, like a book. Because he said a book you wouldn't sell. I have one book I wouldn't sell because it'd probably be not impossible. It'd be very hard and probable to get it again because of the rarity and how much it costs, because it has that double factor, which is my TMNT 1 first print. That one I probably wouldn't sell. Everything else I probably would sell because I think it's achievable. You know, so yeah. So I that's because I'm thinking out of like getting it back. And even though I got some big books, you know, I got other stuff, but that TMNT 1 first print is you know, I went to Heroes Con. I didn't maybe I missed it. I didn't see one first print.
Yeah,
it had other big, it had Hulk ones and AF-15s and X-Men ones and stuff, but I didn't see a TMNT 1 first print. So
I'm done selling basically. You know.
Well, for now, I guess I don't know.
I would have to go dig. Right, and dig to flip.
Well, it depends. Like you got books that can get hot and be worth a lot more money than it fluctuates. So kind of depends on what the market does. But yeah, there's a few books I would keep. Like I got books from the 40s, and I would probably keep those because there's not that many. So my Golden Age Cap, my Golden Age Superman, not all of them, just a couple of them I'd keep. Yeah, and you know, all the ones that I have sentimental value with, I would keep. But I got thousands of other books that I found in a dollar bin I'd sell, so I don't really worry about selling those too much unless you know shit hits the fan.
Yeah, all this has sentimental value to me. I'm good. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I want to. Sometimes I want to sell my X-Men run and go to trades.
Mm-hmm.
But
that's
then
that's not a bad. That would be that'd be actually a good. That wouldn't. If that's what you got them for.
To read.
If that's what you have them for, I would. Yeah, or whatever compendiums, whatever the big book. I would do that.
Yeah,
I would do that.
It's just a lot, dude. Like I would sell because I got giant size all the way to the Krakoa. So I would sell.
No. I would do everything.
Yeah, and they're mid to low grade, so there's only so much I could ask for. And I remember Big Guy took them off the market. I know Benny Blanco kind of talked me out of it. Like, man, you know, if you sell it, you're never going to get all that back, which is right. But at the same time, if I could just trade it, like get a trade, what I mean, that's what I meant, trade paperback or companion, I'd probably be okay with that. Let me see.
I'll give. Since you were talking about spec earlier, I want to give one spec book that I call it spec that is not a spec, because the movie industry, they give us the playbook and you just have to follow it. So and this is a DC book. TM would be proud of me because I like specking on DC books. But I think this is a good one. It has a lot of keys in it. It's Green Lantern 25.
Green Lantern 25.
First appearance of Larfleeze, the only Orange Lantern, because it's greed. First cameo appearance of the Blue Lantern Corps.
Okay.
First cameo appearance of the Indigo Lantern Corps. First cameo appearance of the Black Lantern Corps.
Okay.
The big key out of it is, I think it's Atrocitus, the Red Lantern, the main guy in the Red Lanterns. That's his first appearance.
Okay.
And he's rumored to be either antagonist or the main villain for the Green Lantern TV show.
Okay.
So
I love Superman, dude.
You know
who that?
But so Green Lantern, that's a lot of keys in that one book. And guess what? It's like $30. It's like $30, and you can get the variant for like $50, which is a 1 in 10.
Nice.
So yeah, there you go. That's my help of.
What year is that? Who that?
2007. So you probably can find a newsstand too as well.
There you go. Oh, gotta love the newsstand.
So you can find newsstands, and they have like a ratio variant. So yeah.
Do you got any? I know you're a new comic book day guy, Darth. You do pretty good. I've seen you get your GI Joes and stuff like that. You got any FOC books that you'd like to let the chat know about, or you got anything coming up you're looking forward to?
Well, that's the thing. I'm down to just collecting those books, but what's today? Tuesday. Let me see what's coming out real quick. But because I'm done. The X-Men books, from what I hear, are not that good. Oh, I'm picking up Hulk. So I am picking up Hulk, which I haven't even read, but I've heard it's good, so I'll keep it. So I'm picking up Hulk, the Absolutes, but I might stop those and then read them and then catch up, maybe go to trades, and the G.I. Joe, the Transformers. The only variant I'm getting is the Magic of the Douterman variants of these. So there's a Magic coming to these, a 1 in 25. Oh, actually, I bought the 9.8. So I would say that's the first time I've ever did that. Who that? So there was a store that had like a few of them, and it's guaranteed a 9.8. So so I went ahead and snatched it up for about 110, and they only got 2 left, and they've already raised the price over. So, so I figured, you know what, I need one of those because I got all of those, all the variants and the open order. Let's see what was coming out. And now they even changed previews now. Like, it's all weird. Like, Marvel ain't even on here. See, I gotta go to
what do you look on for previews?
Well, now I used to go to my former LCS because he had it done so easy, but I think I figured it out. I go to Penguin, but Penguin's whole thing is different. It was easier to do it on previews because you can go Image, Marvel, comics, and which meant indies. Boom. Now
I go on League of Comic Geeks.
Oh.
And that's just for looking at future comics and stuff. But then I use my shop a lot of the time.
Yeah. See, excuse me. I haven't learned how to navigate this, man. X-Men Apocalypse. What is that? I might just. What up, Derek? People that do FOC, I forgot what it is they use. I don't.
Yeah, I don't usually do the FOC portion of it.
Yeah. Looks like we got. Oh, they released the cover art for Psylocke. Finally.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Spider-Verse versus Venomverse. They're supposed to be adding a couple more characters to the team. I don't know if that means new or old, but I'm interested in that.
Let me show this. Oh. I don't know if you guys could see that.
I get in a little bit.
Yeah. So they might have released. There's a Laura Kinney. So yeah, I'm
Scott Campbell.
Yeah, I'm good. I think I'll just get the trade dress because this is a 1 in 100 of a Virgin cover that they always do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good on that.
Yeah.
What do you think of the? Oh, sorry, Tim. Go ahead.
I was gonna say for comics that I'm just picking up Titans, Superman Unlimited, Justice League Unlimited, Green Arrow, Satana. I'm picking up the Batman the Hush story, and I'm picking up Feral, but I'm only picking up the B covers for Feral. Feral's been really, really good. And I'm been just picking up the B covers, the horror movie variants.
Nice.
What do you think of all the influencers that make IG posts and YouTube videos about hating movies when they're just probably making it up to get a buzz and clicks on their social media?
Yeah, I was gonna do a video of that. Maybe I still will. I don't know, dude. I mean, what do they call it? So they call that rage baiting. Is it rage baiting? Yeah, dude. Like, yeah.
It's just people these days. I don't know what it is because it goes back to people watching drama or liking drama videos and stuff. People like negative videos. I don't know why. They're drawn to negative videos and stuff, and that's what people want to hear. People hate talk things, and those are what gets the most views. And so people out there are like, you know what? I like this movie, but you know what? That doesn't give me the views. doesn't give me the revenue, so I'm gonna say that I freaking hate it. It's the worst movie ever. So they're doing it for clout. They're doing it for money because, of course, the bigger your channel is, the more revenue you get for talking down about something. So
absolutely,
they're not being genuine.
No, I don't think they are. I mean, I've seen. Okay, and then how about this? Then there's battle content, right? Even for these dudes, which is this drama. Like I've seen stuff like a 2 million plus subscriber. Start striking other people on Twitter, on Twitch, wherever else, even on YouTube, for copyrighting them because they're roasting them. They're going over his lore, how he used to be a certain way, and then he jumped on the everything's woke bandwagon because it boosted his views. You know what I mean? What up, Strange Dog? I don't give a fuck to say his name. One of his Tyrone Magnus. Like I used to watch that dude back in the day, and then I noticed he slowly started going to the woke narrative. Mr. H. Mr. H is somebody that I learned the Yautja lore, the Predator and the Alien. He wouldn't show his face. He'd just do videos. Then he started showing his face. Then he started going, everything is woke, and let's bash Disney. Neurotic. Them dudes are, he's got like 1 million subscribers, 20,000 people in the chat, all just bashing. Everything's woke.
I used to like Jeremy Johns, but like it just seems like he's doing the same thing. He's not given a fair shot, and I think he's using that, like playing the algorithm, being like, well, this is what sells. This is what is pushed because this is what people want.
Right.
Instead of giving a genuine thing. Like he used to be really good at giving reviews, and I still think he has some valid points, but I think he plays it up a little bit.
Yeah, but he's not as bad as Tyrone Magnus, bro. Like that dude went from everything was copacetic to everything is woke. Because I remember all of them had to eat shit when it came to Prey. And the only one that, and I'm going to be honest, the only one that really kind of stays legit, and he said it's hard because he's biased when it comes to Predator and the Aliens movies. Like, they couldn't really shit on Prey. They just made up a new term, like wokey. It was minimal woke. They couldn't, because I mean, dude, it was too well received, right? And then I saw them bash Ironheart, like we all knew that. Well, I knew they would. So I was curious to go over there and see. What up, Shauna? And
people, they were gonna bash Ironheart before they were bashing before it came out. Before it came out,
bro, these dudes, and like I said, I was gonna do a video on it, but I don't know. I wouldn't be on those dudes' radar. They're so far out of this pocket with all those subscribers and viewers and shit like that. Mm-hmm. But they sat there. Remember when Ironheart named her AI Natalie?
Yeah, like from the comic. Yeah,
okay.
Like comic,
well, these dudes are on panel. Yeah, these dudes are on panel, and I'm just because this is what was on that panel. I think bunch of white dudes, right? Okay, so and then they're like, "Oh, I thought that she was going to name her Shaquita. Oh, I thought it was going to be like Shanae." So
yeah, I saw that clip. Did you share that before?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't want to fuck with it.
I saw that clip somewhere, bro. No lie, I don't know where I saw it. Might have been I think I'm in a black comic group on Facebook. It probably was there.
Right, but that's probably where it was.
What makes me upset about that situation, and I want to talk about it. I don't care. We're gonna say it.
Yeah,
that show was a lot of the major stuff was from the comics. They pulled it from the comics, and people complained about, they're not taking stuff from the comics. You remember how that complaint was coming out? Oh, they're just doing this. They're not taking stuff from the comics. And you're like, when they do take stuff from the comics, now the complaint is why they didn't use a made up character from movies. You know what I mean? Like, and you're like, wait, what? Like, I understand you wanted the daughter or even the little kid that he met on, I think Iron Man, was it 3? Like the little kid he met, like people wanted that, and I was like, but I don't know if that's in any timelines of the comics, because I just know I read the Riri and I know a lot of other stuff, but I was like, they complain about stuff not being comic accurate, and then we have comic accurate stuff. We complain even more because it doesn't look like us. And
Right.
I'm not saying me. I'm just saying that's what their complaints about. You know, but it's that show. When you watch the whole show, I like how they did 3 and 3 episodes, because all of those shows start off slow. Even Andor, which was great.
Yeah.
First season, the first 2 episodes of Andor, I had to fight through it because I heard it was so good. So I fought through it, and guess what? I was granted with how good it was. You know, at the end, you know. So like that show ended up. That last episode was really good. I hate, you know.
Yeah, and some people didn't wait it or like push through it either. A lot of people gave up after 3 episodes of Andor and never went back.
The Wanda show was slow in my opinion at the beginning. Wanda was, I ain't gonna lie, Wanda. I was watching it and I'm like, am I watching a honeymoon? It's like, I'm trying to figure out what old black and white show I'm watching, and I'm like, this is not interesting to me. Yeah, it was very not interesting to me, but it ended up being very well at the end.
Well, you know? So obviously they were going to get some pushback, so they got pushback, right? So then they double down and like, oh, the rage, the anger, and then they called it the blackout, right? You know what I'm saying? Because others started to comment and saw it, and now they start to criticize, make content on them, kind of push back on them, and they called it a blackout. And I'm like, man, these dudes, like, knowing, and it goes to that point, bro, to like, would you say certain things if you were out in public? Right?
Well,
like,
I'll answer that. In today's world, yes, they will. People don't care no more because of what we've come to. There used to be a segment on a radio show I used to listen to, and it was so true back then, and now it's so opposite now. They had a radio a segment in the radio show, and they would tell you a crime or an incident. It didn't have to be a crime, but it could be just an incident. They don't tell you what color the person is. They'll just tell you what happened, male or female, and they'll tell you what happened. And then you would answer, is that hidden racism? You know, if somebody does something to this person, and then you had to guess the race of the other person who did it, like, you know, and a lot of times, and guess what? It might not have been white to black. It might have been Spanish to black. It might have been black to white. But it was just, and then they question it, is it hidden racism? And now it's like, and so I believe back in 20, 30 years ago, there was hidden racism. You know, certain things people would do, and you're like, damn. Like, you know what I mean? It kind of like, I was in line at Target one time, me and my wife, people in front of us, a lady who's not of my same background, this gets in front of me. And you're like, and I'm like, and she's like, oh, you're in line? I said, yes. I was like, they got people behind us. And the person behind us said, did she really just try to go in front of you guys? I was like, yeah. And like, I didn't understand it. It was just crazy. Yeah, but but it's like, it's crazy how I think people would say stuff in person now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. It's different when you're behind a screen. See, they'll
go extreme behind the screen. They'll go
they got you know, even in our bubble, even me, I've gone below the belt, but I'll carry that same energy if I'm out there, because that's how I grew up, right? But I don't think some of these people would say half the shit that they said.
I think they will. To be honest with you, like there's a lot of people that will go out in public and say this shit while they're filming themselves for the extra like kind of edgy kind of excitement kind of thing and stuff, and they will say that outrageous shit. Like people nowadays, like I would say like maybe like 5 years ago, people like trolls wouldn't come out and say it publicly, but like nowadays I think they'll say it to your face. I think people
have been saying stuff on camera, which is crazy, and they know people have been getting fired from their jobs, and they still do it. That's what's even crazier.
Right. I just don't think so. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna keep it a bug. I don't think so. The same world fighting and more common. You know, Legion, you're a DC guy. Before I don't know how long you're gonna stay. I just want to show you something, real quick, please, because I think you'll enjoy this.
Fighting is not common, and not in America. You beat up somebody in a fight, you better be ready for them to maybe bang bang.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying, you fight somebody and win.
Hold on, Legion.
It doesn't matter who we are. What matters is our plan. No one cared who I was till I put on the mask.
That's for you, Legion. I don't think they're. I'm sorry, bro. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. I'm gonna just keep it 100. I don't think they'll do any of the sorts to say some of the heinous shit, especially when you got that tragic story that happened in Vegas. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I just don't see it happening. I just don't. I'm not saying, look, you could be 5'7", 6'3", you can do whatever you want and still catch an ass whooping. I'm not saying, I'm not, but I just don't think they have that gusto. I don't think they have the pause.
I had a guy say this once. He said an ass whooping don't have an age limit.
No. No, or size, bro, or size. Like you said, bang, bro. Yeah.
A guy pepper sprayed an old lady, but she was hitting him.
Yeah,
and he's a first responder. He pepper sprayed her, and then his supervisor said, "Why did you pepper spray her?" He said, "Last time I thought, Chief, ass whooping don't have an age limit."
Yeah, no, they do it for they do it, bro. I look at some of their views, and it's, oh my god, bro. I could just imagine their YouTube checks. At the end of the day, it's what they're doing to pay their bills. I would only assume, right? I mean, look at our bubble, which is very small, which is very niche. A lot of people care about their views so much that they go out and buy them. You know what I mean? And that's no shot to nobody.
Well, that's been going along.
Right. I'm not singling out anybody that's in our bubble. It's been happening. Some people really care about their views, their channels, the status they have in this shit. Or somebody like me, I'm just hanging out with you guys, bro. You know what I mean? I'm just hanging out with you guys.
Because we're not very special or popular, so that shows you don't care that much.
You're more than welcome to join Legion. Let me just catch you up. So I was going to have Furbird. We were going to discuss the influence that they ruined the market, just kind of deep dive, but he couldn't make it. And as I said before, I am looking to purchase the rights to FOC and Chill. I'm almost there. I was going to do it tomorrow, but Marcus is being stingy, so I had to hold off. So due to legal reasons, I had to move it to Monday. So that's where we're at, bro. So if you want to come on, let me know. We're just hanging out. We're just talking. But Biggie had brought up something about people just calling everything woke, basically, for views, right? Some of them secretly might like one of the movies that they shit on. And it's just like, dude, they'll be having like 30,000 people in the chat, bro. It's ridiculous. And even when the movies, like, they just find anything to tear down the movie, bro. Legion, they even shit on Superman. Legion, come on, and that's a beautiful fucking movie.
This panel is woke.
Yeah,
I guess because we have all kind of different races on this panel. We got different backgrounds. That's what makes it woke.
Yeah. I mean, dude, it's like they secretly got to enjoy some of the shit that they shit on, bro.
I mean, there's a chance that people don't like the movie, but some of the clickbait. It ain't even got to be about movies. Like, people will take books we collect and say that they're very down or they're worthless, and then you watch the video and the content is completely opposite. Or they try to make it seem like it's bad when it's really not that bad. The movies that they say these things happen in, like, they just straight out lie and they bend the narrative and truth. And I think there's people that have that in their personality. Like, they just run with the first thing they hear, and that's got to be a fact, So
right.
I like it. Your boy Biggie. What's he call him? You call him Swag something you call it. He does
Swagger.
Swaggle. No,
Swaggle Fraggle.
Swaggle Fraggle. That's what he calls him. Fraggle. He does those pictures. He shows the picture, and then the videos is totally opposite of the picture.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I know they tried to call Superman woke. Well, here's the thing. I think Travis might have had it right to where Superman might only make 500 million. And what if I told you Man of Steel made over 700? I think Man of Steel made 700 and a half.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like 770 million.
Mm.
You know, speaking of DC, what up, BK? So is it let me ask the DC specialist, is it a failure, Mark Wayne, if this Superman doesn't make as much money as Man of Steel?
Ain't got nothing to do with Man of Steel. It's a failure if it doesn't make enough money on its own merits. Compare it to nothing but itself. Right now, where it stands, it's a financial failure, but it's a critical success.
Yes.
We've talked about this. DC don't need a financial W. They need to win the audience back. It's going to take 2 or 3 good movies with good word of mouth where they ain't capping on dollars until people go back and start watching Superman because they want to catch the next one, kind of thing. They got to win the audience back. It'd been cool if they would have hit like a major financial win, but they got what they needed out of this. And you know, this movie's an investment, and the smallest amount of money they can lose is the best possible option for them because they got what they needed out of it. But where it sits right now, it's at like what, 4, respectively, like 402, 410, like that.
Yeah.
So break that down. What is it? 225 budget, 200 marketing. Don't fall for the lie of 125. That's a bold-faced lie. You're looking at 420 all in. Let's just call it 420 all in. They got 400 back from the box office. Cut it in half. Don't believe anybody lying to you saying that, oh, they get to keep more than half. They sure as shit don't. Especially not in the first 2 weeks. It's a sliding scale. After it's been out for a little while, they get to keep a bigger percentage. But these first couple weeks, they're getting 50% best. So they're still in the hole right now. They're massively in the hole, but they got the audience. They got the favor.
And I think that's what matters.
They own social media right now.
Yes, they do. And real quick, so there's a channel I've been watching her for years, man. And I can't remember what she said, but she almost said, Grace Randall. She said that you can't factor in the marketing.
You have to.
Yeah, I just don't. You know what I mean? I'd be misquoting, bro, if I said it, which made me excited because I'm like, okay, well then it's still making money.
No, like, you have to factor in marketing. It's a direct expense. But what you're not able to factor in is how much money you think they just made. Like, I mean, they made money out their ass on merchandise. So like when you look at like the full books, like what did this investment of making Superman 2025 cost us? And what did we get back from licensing the toys to McFarlane, licensing the toys to Spin Master, licensing the T-shirts specifically to Hot Topic through the DC merchandise website, which is separate than Warner Brothers Studio, licensing the merchandise to Walmart, to Target. These people all have their own clothing wear. This isn't the same tag on all these shirts you're seeing. These are all individual license. So they just made money out their ass on merchandise. I haven't seen a movie pull merch like this, and I don't remember.
Yeah, it's been a while. So the budget, you know what the budget was, Mark? I think you know what it was?
Budget for what?
For Superman.
The budget for Superman was 225, right?
Okay, so they got that back, right?
225 plus, yeah, they got that back. Like they're right at that. They haven't gotten to their marketing, but again, ultimately, you know, like back 10 years ago, a movie could come out. You can make it for 100 million. It can make 50 million at the box office, but then you can make 200 million in physical media sales and back in merchandise, and you just made a magnificent profit. Well, now they don't have that, but there's something like what the hell was it that just came out that had insane VOD sales? Like it had $100 million in video on demand sales, even though it did, which isn't crazy. I mean,
Minecraft.
Minecraft almost made $1 billion without
Minecraft banked at the studio, but there was something that didn't. It looked like it didn't make its make a full profit at the theater run, but it did 100 million in video on demand sales. That's before
Sinners.
No, Sinners made a lot of money at the box office.
Okay, I know what you're talking about, Mark.
But I remember one movie
Wicked. I'm sorry, there it is. Wicked.
There it is. You're right. Yeah,
Wicked banked the box office and video on demand. It did both.
Yeah, and that should have been, everybody should have knew that from the plays. But I know John Wick was one of the last, physical on demands and digital download that did very well. And then they're like, okay, let's make a second one. So I know John Wick did horribly in the box office. Horribly in the first one.
Yeah, that word of mouth carried it though.
Yeah, when it came out video on demand and because it still had physical media at the time.
It's a good movie, bro. But let me just say so
Sinners
Mark,
was great. I just watched that on vacation finally. It was really the ending was ass, but I agree.
That's what I was telling Marcus. I was like, wait a minute, for a vampire that strong and that old, to have somebody come up behind him and stab him through the heart, I wasn't buying it.
Random. They didn't know. It was like they didn't know how to finish the movie. It just got all over the place. But what was cool is how they took the idea of music and almost made it its own character, not just a plot device, but an actual character movie. And that after credit scene, it put everything back together. I'm like, without that scene with Michael B. Jordan and old girl going to the bar and seeing what was his name, Preacher Boy?
Yeah.
Seeing Preacher Boy again, like that made the movie right there. That bookended it flawlessly.
I know y'all probably caught the little Easter egg also with that end credit scene, right?
Where it's where he's singing?
No, the reflection. There's no reflections.
Who, Preacher Boy did?
No, I know what you're talking about.
There's no reflection of Preacher Boy.
Like he made the deal with the devil in the church. I know what you're talking about.
He had no reflection. Like they didn't have a reflection, obviously, because they're vampires. But he didn't have a reflection either from the mirror on the bar.
That's pretty cool.
I gotta go watch that. But Marshall, let me just tell you. So I almost cried when he's like, "What did you say?" That whole scene, because they made that shit so human, bro. Like I was like, it's like, and I know people remember when she mumbled when she's telling him, "I don't know if I'm bad at relationships." So that part. So when she gets up and she says, "I'm bad at relationships," and she's over there by the stove, and Superman is like, "Well," he's like, "What did you say?"
Mm-hmm.
That scene.
I knew this wasn't gonna work.
Yeah. That whole scene, because I don't know, it just hit me in the feels like that. Superman is, like human, whatever. The dog, dude. When like Luthor said, "Oh, I'm gonna," just to see Crypto being messed with like that, because I'm a dog lover, bro. I love dogs. And then I was just so happy that the movie was fucking fire.
It was fun.
Like, fun. It was the only reason I don't give it a 10 is because I'm Marvel.
Yeah, I heard your review. You're a DC fan. It's okay.
No, but I want the Tom King Supergirl, dude. I had all that shit and I sold it.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I want to read that.
Did you get a chance to read it before you sold it like a dirty flipper?
No, I was being literally the day it hit, I went to like 4 shops, and the one I found it in, he had the whole run, and with 5 copies of issue 1, and I grabbed them all. I go to the counter, and he's looking at me. He's like, "You're gonna buy all this, George?" And I go, "Yeah." And he goes, "Why?" I go, "Well, just
why?"
Supergirl. And I'm like, "John, I don't know, Supergirl, Tom King." He goes, "There's something you're not telling me." I go, "No, man. I'm just. Could you mind if I look it up?" I'm like, "Okay, John, look." And I told him, he's like, "Do you mind if I keep 2 copies of issue 1 and I'll give you the rest?" Yeah. And I didn't read them. I sold them like a dirty flipper. Then I tell him, "Hey, dude, I think you should just." He's like, "I'm going to get these graded." I go, "Oh, press them." And then he had me in there for 30 minutes while pressing is a bad idea. Long story short, a few months I go back. He's got them both on the wall. One's a 9.4 and one's a 9.6.
Damn.
So had he pressed them, he might have got a 9.8. I'm pretty sure he would have, because they were clean, dude. And
pressing is a bad idea.
Yeah, okay, Wayne. But no, I'm happy for all the DC fandom, bro. You guys needed something like this, man. I was pulling for it.
I'm good. I still got Aquaman. I'm still riding high on that Aquaman W. Superman ain't gonna take him down.
Aquaman was all right, bro. I forget
Aquaman, that movie's fire.
You know what? Both of them, I enjoy both of them. They're just fun. I don't. They're not like they're meant to be fun. I take it. That's how I took it. I just had fun with it. Yeah, I always forget about Aquaman, and obviously the Batman was so
amazing.
Good. And don't get me started on Penguin. Fuck, I might be at these. No, I'm not.
Penguin. You're allowed to like both.
I am. I am
yes,
allowed.
You are.
I am.
You're allowed to like both and collect both. Darth, come on, man.
Mm-hmm. I know I do.
No, because of what up 90 because of Mark never. But I am getting absolute Batman. I haven't Superman and Wonder Woman. I haven't read them yet. Oh, I watched. Oh, now I'm giving
my oldest read the first 5 issues of Absolute Wonder Woman this weekend. She's one of those smart cookies. She's a big time reader,
nice.
Not just of comics, but just like of everything. You know, she burnt through like 6-7 novels on vacation, and I bought her Absolute Wonder Woman 1 through 5 while we were at one of the shops, and she read them, and she was like, jaw was on the floor when she finished. She come running down the stairs. Oh my God. Because she had said something when we picked them up. She was looking at the cover. She goes, "This is cool how she has a Pegasus." And I made the comment, "A Pegasus?" She goes, "Yeah, a Pegasus." And I just left it at that. Then she read it and found out it's not the bones of a Pegasus. It's the bones of the Pegasus, which makes like it's a huge moment when you find out. Like it's really cool.
So Legion, I heard that you did a few videos and DC sponsored you. How far does that go? Is that like long term or is that just for a few videos?
No, they sponsored a video at the end of last year. Here, I'll show you.
No, I get it. I just
right here. When this collection right here came out.
What up, George?
These DC Finest, it's like their most recent set of just collected volumes of different characters over the eras. They emailed me and asked me if I would be interested in reviewing them. They're like, "We'll send you the first 5 that we have if you want to review them."
Nice haircut, bro. You look like Sean Penn, bro. You're like a bootleg Sean Penn.
Thanks. I'm like, yeah, I'll review them. So I reviewed them.
So you're not like long term. You could you're not obligated, tied down to them. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
They sponsored two individual videos,
right?
And then they reached back out to me at the beginning of this year and asked me if I would. They're like, "We'll give you a year free subscription to the DC Unlimited Ultra tier if you would review the app for us." I'm like, "Well, funny. I've been an Ultra tier member since y'all invented the Ultra tier, and I was a beta tester back before it even launched. So I'll be happy to review it." So I reviewed the app, and they gave me a year free subscription, which I didn't. They sent me the little link but I didn't claim it because I don't want to reset mine because it shows you your join date, and my join date is like September 2018, and I don't want to break. I'd rather just re-up my year. I guess I could send someone else that link and let them have that free year membership, but. Yeah, I don't want to break my streak. I've been a member unbroken since the beta test days.
I'll take it. No, I'm just playing. I don't like DC that much. Yes, I do. I watched Injustice.
That's a good show.
Oh, bro, that shit was fire. And my kids were stuck on it, dude. Like they were like watching it. It was kind of violent, so I felt kind of like a bad dad. But I took the tablets from them and made them watch it. Then I watched what is it where Flash messes up?
Flashpoint Paradox.
No, it's
the animated movie.
Yes, the animated movie.
Yeah, Flashpoint Paradox.
Okay, that one.
Yeah, it's like the timeline.
Yeah. And he's talking to his girl. He meets his girl at the diner. She's serving him. Yeah, that's great, dude.
You're talking about the cartoon, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fire. Now, maybe I like DC, maybe I don't.
I think you do.
He definitely does.
You can't just like some of it and be like, I don't like it at all. So you like parts of DC.
Listen, dude. Yes, I do.
It's like music. You like what you like. Like what genre do you like? I just like good music.
I'm 48. Oh, I got a hot take. I think Roadhouse is trash.
Oh my God! Don't go with this. Don't do this.
You fucked up now, Darth. You went fucking live and said that you're a maniac.
I almost got kicked out of the Discord.
Yeah, man. Like, what the hell are you doing?
Are you talking about the Patrick Swayze one, right? Not the new one.
The Patrick Swayze one. I think it's hot trash.
Yeah, you're outside your goddamn mind.
Yeah, and I don't know a Wu-Tang song if it hit me in the face.
You do because you like the Tupac one. I got my mind made up.
That's on All Eyes on Me. That's a Tupac song. That's all on.
It's a fucking Wu-Tang song. It's got Method Man and Red Man. It's supposed to have Inspector Deck.
It was given to Tupac. It's actually it was their song.
Okay.
It was given to Tupac.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
And you know what happened? Tupac didn't like Inspector Deck's part, so he took him off. But you can hear him.
Yeah, I do though. Roadhouse as well. Yeah, I mean, Patrick Swayze has so many other good movies. Ghost is better than that. Obviously, Point Break is better than that.
I don't think Ghost is better than Roadhouse.
Ghost is a classic.
I don't know how you compare the two.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's so cheese, bro. That movie's so cheese. I don't know. Whatever.
Right?
Whatever, man. We like.
There's nothing cheesy about ripping a man's throat out and roundhouse kicking him into a lake.
What's wrong? What's cheesy about Sam Elliott too? Like,
Sam Elliott's like damn near. Sam Elliott's like almost an American treasure, bro. He's like Ed Harris.
What do you mean?
To me, you think he's okay? Fine, yeah.
Since Lonesome Dove in the '90s, like he's established.
I love me some Ed Harris though, dude. Ed Harris is a classical actor. He's one of my favorite actors. Every movie he's in, he stole the show in Top Gun Maverick. Just that little part he had. That's all it took. When he tells him, "You ought to be an admiral with everything you've done. You ought to be a 5-star admiral, whatever." Just
Thank you, yeah, and Tom Cruise says, "Thank you, sir." He goes, "Not a compliment."
Yeah, dude. Man, come on, Aaron Harris in The Abyss, bro. Get out of here.
Yep.
The Rock.
I've got that in 4K. The Rock, he was great.
He made The Rock.
Wasn't he in the right stuff?
Yeah, he's been around, bro. In The Rock, where he gives the guy, he's like, "Identify yourself." And he's like, such and such. Well, you don't have a guy. How old are you? Or whatever. You know, goddamn cool. I was planning Black Ops in China before you were even sucking on your mama's titty. Something like that. Classic actor. He should have an Oscar. I don't know how he doesn't have an Oscar.
Michael Bay should have an Oscar for that movie.
That is Michael Bay, bro. That is Michael Bay.
It's amazing.
That was an amazing movie, man. Like that. I got the Crichton. I know
Criterion.
Criterion. John. Yeah, John.
Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
No. I was going to say that John. I remembered I had it because John just did a video on the DVDs of whatever Criterion, whatever you want to call it.
That's it.
Yeah. I know BK, right?
See, the thing with people criticizing the Michael Bay Transformer movies is there's a little fucking fact that they're slipping or failing to remember in the first movie and maybe the second. Is that there's a little guy named Steven Spielberg that was also involved.
He produced the first one, executive produced.
Just a little guy, you know.
Look, the first one is it's classic.
No, well, real quick, the third one made over $1 billion. The second one did gangbusters, and it's a victim of the writer's strike. The fourth one did gangbusters. Michael Bay created a multi-billion-dollar movie franchise before any fucking body else, before any MCU or anything. Like he did it with Transformers, and he did it all while people were saying, "Not my Transformers." Clearly, it was enough.
There's an audience. There's an audience for it. They are entertaining. If you want to go and be entertained, like a popcorn movie, that's what those Transformers are. That's what those movies are.
They're good, though. They're good. They got that classic hero villain style to them. Optimus is like one of the most iconic leaders and hero in fiction. Like he just is. His dialogues are legendary. He's cooler and shit. He's stoic. He commands the room when he's in there. He's everything that the new Superman movie was missing about Superman. Despite it being as good as it was missing those elements. But Optimus is those things. They nailed it.
I don't think I could disagree. But then again, I don't take those movies seriously. I go to be enjoyed. I go to have fun at the movie with my popcorn, my nachos, where I sneak in my snacks, my gummies, and my soda, and I'm good. I'm not expecting like a masterpiece of a movie. No. And you are right about Daniel Day-Lewis.
Oh, the best ever, the greatest of all time
by far.
It's not even a debate, is it?
No.
He retired. Did he retire?
Yo, he's coming back for his son. Denzel was right with him. But Denzel lately has kind of fallen off.
Well, Denzel's done some randos across the way, like Out of Time and Deja Vu, and just some random shit. Daniel Day-Lewis only has like top tier W's. He's smart. He's selective about what he gets.
Yeah, he's dude.
I would say early on, Denzel was like bang. It was like everything was an Oscar nomination. Like it's early on, Glory, Philadelphia, like all of these freaking like you're like, dang, this dude going. I mean, like 10 Oscars.
Man on fire.
Denzel's still in the top 3, top 5 of all time. Like that's also not debatable.
I mean, Man on Fire, dude. Come on.
Oh, my Creasy Bear.
That don't hit you in the feels, bro. Like that.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. They did what was the movie he just did not too long ago? But they ended up doing a movie together when she's
Equalizer.
It wasn't a great movie.
All 3 of those are amazing, dude. I love them.
I love seeing them together. I love seeing them together, though.
Yeah. Well, her, I thought she was gonna be big, but her sister might be a better actress.
What's his name? Something McCall in that? Frank or Robert?
Something like that.
To start fights in the streets. Something like Gary Oldman better than
when he checks his watch, you're like, oh, everyone's about to die.
Yeah, no.
That's a hot take right there. Look at that hot take.
Fun fact: There Will Be Blood.
Oh, so good. I'm finished.
Phenomenal. Yeah, it's loosely based on a dude named Doheny, who built some of the first West pipelines up into the West and to the West Coast. He left, so he built Loyola Marymount in LA. A bunch of streets are named after him, and his bloodline. My mom was their CPA. The great granddaughter had an oil rig. You know where you ever seen Beverly Hills Cop Part 2? And they're on the oil rigs.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
So she owned 3 of them, and every month my mom would cut like an $80,000 to a $1.2 million check just off those oil rigs for what's left of his bloodline, right? So that movie was loosely based off of Doheny, his character. And that movie, when he tells the railroad guys, that's just Daniel. You're right, bro. That's probably one of the few things you've ever said I agree with 100%.
Well, the things that you don't agree with, you just don't admit you agree with. It's fine.
I don't like DC. Yes, I do. I don't like DC. I do. And Superman was awesome.
That's like when I said I don't collect DC, and it's terrible, and I have a whole bunch of DC keys.
You're flipping through the box. It's like, wait a minute.
I got 2 short boxes of DC.
Hey, Rebirth, bro. Rebirth. The only reason I didn't keep going is because they were going to renumber everything, and I was already spending too much money anyway. But I love Young Justice, dude. That run, I've told Wayne this. I loved Titans, man. Everything about Justice League, dude. What's Superman's Cassie? What's Superman's Wonder Woman's cousin? Cassie. She was
Wonder Woman's cousin, Cassie. Yeah.
I loved her in Rebirth, bro. Yeah.
You got Donna Troy. You got Cassie. You got
Archer. Archer's in the program like me. I loved Archer, dude. It was good reads, man. It was fun. But DC messed it up for me and we're going to renumber everything. So I just popped out.
When did they renumber everything?
After Rebirth, remember?
They didn't renumber everything.
Well, Batman, they did it. Batman, they did it.
Yeah, they did like the hard set renumbering with what do you call it? Like when they did the New 52 thing. But since then, like every now and then, a title will get a creator change. Like Flash went like 800 issues, and then the current run we're on now with 20-something issues. That was like the first time they renumbered it, like 800-something issues. Wonder Woman, same thing, ran like 800 issues, and right now we're on 23. And Green Lantern stopped running for a while. They did the what would have been the 5G era. So you had the little girl Kelly, who was the Green Lantern through this mini series, and you just didn't have an ongoing Green Lantern. So when they brought back an ongoing Green Lantern after years of hiatus, it obviously got a #1. So they don't do like Marvel does with like do a #1, like do short volumes. You know, you still have the same writer, the same artist, but they're going to book in the volume and put a #1 on it just to boost the sales again, which is smart marketing. Like I don't knock them for their hustle. They keep track of the legacy numbering for the old heads, and they're bringing in new readers at the same time. So I'm all for that shit. And even with this Wonder Woman, like I have one sitting right here. So here's issue 23, but right under it, it has the actual.
Marvel does that too.
Yeah. So like dude, no harm, no foul. You're bringing in new readers and you're catering to the old heads. Like the people that have been around, we get it. Like the story's not broken. Her linear line, like storytelling's not broken. You change creatives. They do longer runs with creators at DC than at Marvel, but that's typically because you have consistent sales at DC. I'm not saying you have top selling books, but they know what they're able to plan better because they're just kind of where they are.
So what do you
with Absolute though, crushing it.
So are you gonna go watch Fantastic Four?
The Fantastic Turtlenecks? Oh yeah, I'm gonna be figuring out tomorrow if I'm going Thursday or Friday morning. I'm gonna figure it out. My oldest wants to go. She likes she's about to be 18 in like 2 weeks, but she loves the last two. She loved this Silver Surfer previously.
Yeah.
So she's curious what they're doing with this. Monkey watched the trailer for it, and she saw a silver girl and a blonde hair girl. She's like, "Ooh, this one's got a bunch of girls. I want to see this." I'm like, "Okay, then we will go."
Yeah. Hey, whatever. Yeah.
Whatever gets in there.
Yeah. Whatever gets in there, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna go watch it. I gotta talk to my wife, but I think I'm gonna go Thursday.
I'm trying to manage expectations, but I'm kind of excited for Galactus. All the early reviews, they all say the same thing. It's visually stunning. Go see it on IMAX.
Ooh, if I could, yeah, but they want like $30 for IMAX, man, or whatever it is. Dude, I don't know. If
you see it early, it's like half the price.
If you could delete one DC character, who would it be?
Delete one DC character?
There's a million characters you can't even think of. They're so useless. Just pick one of those.
The baby is RDJ. Okay. Damn, if I could delete one character, fuck, I don't know.
Condiment King. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I can't answer.
I would probably get rid of that guy that has AIDS and the New Guardians. I think I'd get rid of that one.
No, he said DC.
Yes, he's talking about DC. Snowflame is the cocaine-filled guy, and then you have the AIDS-fueled vampire. New Guardians is weird.
Oh, yeah. I thought he meant Guardians. Guardians like Marvel Guardians.
New Guardians was a super woke title from the 80s where they were trying to hit on all like the fringe stuff. Like there's a cocaine-powered character. There's this vampire who literally had HIV.
It's probably I've read a little bit of it. It's actually a little fun, but that character that was probably the weakest, I would say.
Let me ask this, because this is what I understood woke to be. I understood woke to be as like police brutality nationwide. Am I wrong, or was woke always whatever woke means now?
Woke is police brutality?
That's what I understood back in the day. Like be aware of police brutality. If I remember a few years ago before.
Being aware of that changed the context completely. I'm glad you added that.
Right. Yeah. So before the pandemic, there was a lot of shit going on in the country. It was like too many back-to-back incidents, and I remember like people saying, "You got to be aware. You got to be woke." Then it's what people make.
Well, I'll
pay the rent off of YouTube.
I'll tell you what it's.
What does it mean? Yeah, what does it mean to you?
All right, here you go. Here's my. I'm pretty fucking smart. If you don't know, I'm pretty intelligent. So
I know
science. It's about like the whole like gay, LGBTQ, and racial stuff. I would say.
Okay.
That's woke.
Got you. All right.
Yeah, it's not fun. I mean, it's horrible, but that's what it is.
Nobody else. No, nobody wants to touch it. Okay.
Yeah, I think Biggie's
hit it on the head.
Funny. Like in his own words, yeah. I think that people that use it, that attempt to use it more honestly, because you have the psychopaths out there, like the ones y'all were talking about earlier, like how like we're kind of making fun of it a little bit. They just say the word just to say it whenever they see
what
something.
Up, Lisa?
Like,
yeah.
People that use it whenever, I think that like it's easy to write them off because they're clearly not honest people in a conversation. It isn't like they put much thought into it. They just see something they don't like and they call it woke, or they're just repeating what they heard. But I think that there's a genuine example of it as well, where people are using it in a sense where far left leaning ideology overtakes the quality of content and media these days. You've seen it in books, you've seen it in movies, where your real life political ideology is fueling your creativity. And it's at the expense of the quality of your creativity at times. That's what I think the more honest terminology for it is.
Yeah, I don't really get into it. I just don't care.
Well, you asked. Yeah, you asked.
I did. No, and I thank you because it was well said.
Yeah, why
well
are you
said.
talking about that shit, Legion? You
no, it was well said because I'll say this. I don't care about it. I don't think about it so much. Is it on my radar until the acolyte?
Well, just because
until the acolyte, that I was like, you motherfuckers. I know what you guys did.
That's very not true, George, in the chat. But the left never used that word. The left kind of brought it back. That's an old word. Like, it's nothing new about that terminology. It goes way back, but it got picked up again. Like when Darth said, it started getting trending and stuff, and then it got co-opted, like a lot of stuff does, and now it's used in different ways.
Right.
It's watered down from that. But yeah, it didn't get brought back. It got brought back by the left, and then it got co-opted. Like there's like a badge of honor.
Yeah, because I remember hearing it. So I've been out in Midwest for 10 years, and I think there was a black man in Milwaukee that I think lost his life due to police, whatever you want to call it. That's when I started to remember hearing the war. We got to be aware. We got to be woke. The blah blah blah. The blah 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 blah. It's what I remember, man. And then slowly through the pandemic, it just went somewhere else, dude. It's just now everything is woke. Now that's a moneymaker if you're on YouTube and you stick to that content. That's what we were talking about earlier. The rage baiters, if you will, like their thumbnails and everything, and they get 30,000 people in the chat, like 100, 200,000 views, and they're just making their YouTube, maybe paying the rent off the shit. And I guess if whatever pays your bills, but
that's a lot of views. Who are you talking about?
It's all the neurotic guys and the Tyrone Magnus and all that. The
Yellow Flash,
the geeks and gamers, that whole crowd, bro. Like these dudes, dude, their views are like I don't watch their shit. So let me just be honest, but it caught my attention because they were making fun of Riri, and to me in a very disrespectful way. When they said that, she named her AI Natalie. I thought she was gonna name her Shaquita. I'm like, whoa, dude. It's like, okay, if you want to be woke and do your thing, but come on, now you're being a little bit. Maybe you could, and then you could just say, we were just playing, we were being funny. No, I think it's a little bit more to that. But
I would go out on a limb and say don't fall for the traps, because like you said,
yes.
How did you describe the channel? The what? The rage baiters?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So, yeah. Just don't.
Yeah. It just appeared on my feed, and it wasn't even them. It was somebody else reacting to that. I'm like, what the heck did these guys do? And I clicked on it. And so then they doubled down when they started getting, because then it made their radar, and the dude was like, we wouldn't even know of you guys if you wouldn't have said what you said. And then they doubled down and said, the blackout. They were getting a lot of comments and stuff like that on their content. And it's like, man, these guys would do anything for views, right? And some of us on this side would, but nothing like that. So I don't know.
What if they're just being their version of real?
You know
what I mean? I'm not saying
I guess. I mean, it's a free country, bro.
Where I stand with stuff is I'd rather people show their true colors. If who you are and how you are, well, now you know.
Yeah, you can stay away. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, now you know.
I know. Some people do think that way, and that's fine. I don't really get down like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not saying go hang out with them, but at least you didn't waste any time. Then you find out like,
I didn't. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't give them a view, but they don't need my views because they get a lot doing that shit. I gave the other guy a view because they were just reacting to it. Whatever.
Well, I think that about anybody. Like, that's what's great about this guy. I've known longer than y'all, but he's one of the most authentic. Like he is who he is. I try to be the same way. I'm my ignorant, annoying, loudmouth, smartass on here, and I'm just like that. I'm just like that in person.
No, but it seems like you come from a good place. You know what I mean? It seems like there's a heart behind all that DC shit, which it draws why I watch your shit and some of them and Biggie's and everybody's. When you're honest and you shoot straight, bro, it attracts me to the content.
Well, here's the thing, Darth, is that a lot of Batman fans, they're a little bit of the emo, they're a little emotional. See us Superman guys, we're overachievers, dude. We already know we're good from the beginning, so we like to stay honest and shit.
Right.
Hey, Biggie, how's it felt in the past 3 weeks all these new Superman historians popping up.
Oh, dude, all the fucking new. Oh, Superman's great. Yeah, I like it because
I've loved Superman
so
forever. He's been my favorite character forever.
I know. I don't mind the newbies though. I recognize them, but jump on the bandwagon, guys. There's a lot of room. Superman's fun.
It's made looking at like just random stuff on Instagram that's not related to any of our channels, but just like you go in these big comment sections and you see people trying to educate other people with a lot of just like is it though kind of information. Like I'm just gonna let them have their conversations.
What up, Pop?
We just got the #1 Superman hater joining us, Papa Wheelie.
I used to
be a Superman guy.
Well, I used to tell you. Well, you know, Travis, you're in the Discord. I being Biggie, it's one of my road dogs, and I tell him Superman is boring to me.
He does.
But not this movie, though. I tell you that.
I was surprised how much you fucking dude. When Dark came out with tears in his eyes and shit, I did not have tears.
No, I'm tough. I did not have tears in my eyes. I was just scanning the area because it was nighttime, bro. And I'm always on my toes.
Has everyone seen it now? Who dat? Did you go see it?
Papa hasn't seen it.
No.
Yeah, Papa can't go take his equipment in there.
Did you see it, Biggie?
I saw the second half. I still gotta watch the first half. I caught it in the Discord.
Oh.
Yeah. I haven't got out to go see it.
Take your ass to the movie theater. Take your kid.
Fuck, it's so good, dude.
Discord, and I like the whole home experience.
Well, yeah, Jake's had it on, and I backed out. I was like, no, I can't, no, because I was starting to get hooked, and I couldn't really. She was like, no, I gotta back out, and I'm glad I did because I fuck, dude, I'm gonna probably go see it again. I have to see it again. It's so good, and my wife can't hear me, but I'm in love with that. I'm in love with Lois Lane, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's a great Lois Lane, man.
Yeah, Lois Lane, bro. Come on, she's attractive. And my wife watches the show. She's a good actress. She's on Miss Marvel, Miss Maisel, or some shit like that. She's like an Emmy winner.
You say shit, Mark. I won't remember. What do you mean, Pop?
You say shit, Mark. I won't remember. Oh, you can spoil.
Oh, yeah, I don't really think there's anything to spoil. I was just wondering what everyone thought of it if they'd seen it.
Yeah, we're not spoiling it.
I loved it.
9.9, bro. 9.9.
What I saw, it was good. Like I'm glad I saw the end of it. I could cut I'll wait and watch it all together, but it was pretty damn good.
Bro, you're a super. Go ahead.
I'm gonna ask Tim if he ordered that steelbook for it.
Oh. They're still doing steelbooks
for the DVD.
For Superman, no, it's for Blu-ray. It's not 1997 anymore.
No, not yet. How much is it?
I don't know. I think it's like $25-$30. But the way that they do physical media now, like the day that a movie releases is when they put the pre-sales up for the physical media. Because what that does is give them an idea to be able to try to see how many to produce, because Target doesn't carry physical media, Best Buy doesn't, Walmart carries a little bit, but it's just online shops which are owned by the actual movie companies. Like Groove Entertainment is the name of the website. It's owned by Universal, but they're the ones distributing the physical media for Superman.
Well, I would say this, Biggie. As much as you love Superman, bro, I think you'd be doing yourself a disservice if you don't go see it in movie
I'll
theaters.
get to see it, bro. I'm not going to kill myself.
When do the pre-sales end?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I have no clue, to be honest with you. It's not like, I don't think it's like a little open window just so I know they have a cap on stuff. Stuff sells out a lot, but I don't know.
Well,
something this big, they'll probably just, and this far out, I can look and see if they're still available. I mean, the DVDs and the regulars and all that stuff will still be available as it comes out.
You are on FOC bootleg and chill, Pop. So welcome. To Marcus Aurelius.
No, it's still available. God dang, it's $37.95. That's for the 4K. The DVD is just $20. They don't have the regular Blu-ray or 4K listed yet, but the limited edition steelbook. It's just I collect steelbooks though. If I'm gonna get physical media,
I want to get the Blu-ray. I don't want to get the 4K.
I still got my Wonder Woman still book. You know, Man of Steel, bro. If they cut 30 minutes out of Man of Steel, bro, that movie's like a 9.
It's like a 9 with all of it in there.
Okay.
I rewatched that.
Added 30 minutes.
I won't debate that because I like Man of Steel, bro. It was a good movie.
I do too. I prefer Man of Steel to the new movie, but you know, I
blasphemy.
I personally hold Man of Steel in very high regard, and I think this new one is right up there with it. It's just a taste thing. Like I don't think Man of Steel is necessarily a better movie or worse movie. I think it's just my personal preference is Man of Steel. I said it in my walkout review. I just like the more serious, dramatic takes on these heroes, like the Dark Knight universe.
Oh,
like like when you take a comic book and you translate it to film, I like them adapting more real world themes into it. Where what was great about the newest one is it felt like a comic strip brought to life. You know, not necessarily a movie version of it. It's just a straight up comic strip brought to life.
But hey, dude, the chemistry between Lois and Superman was fucking spot on, dude. I'm a punk rocker. Yes, I am. I love that. I went and downloaded that Iggy Pop song. Well, it's not Iggy Pop. He's singing it. It's somebody else. But their chemistry, I was sold. I enjoyed it.
She was a great Lois. She did really good.
Yeah.
Terry Hatcher's still my favorite Lois.
No, what is it? Margot, may she rest in peace, Margot Kidder.
I'm not completely sold on Lex. It's not like we have the greatest Lex.
I wanted to.
He seemed like a little bit.
I wanted to break his neck, bro. Dude, I wanted to break his neck. There's no other. The only other like person on the big screen, small screen that I despised was Eisenberg's wife. Like I literally wish they would have blown up Eisenberg's wife because I could not stand her. That's because she did her job. Great actress. This dude, I wanted to fucking wring his neck, bro. I was like, if how about we?
Yeah, but the real Lex wouldn't be that fucking whiny and seems so.
I don't know about whiny. This dude was pure fucking evil, bro.
It was just hate. It was just hate fueling him. I think we've seen that Lex though before. You know, that's the wild thing about trying to make heads or tails of this iteration of these characters is he really pulled from so many different eras and different influences to kind of make an amalgam of his own take on these characters. So you can definitely find examples of these characters like that. I mean, look at how during McGinnis's run on Superman Batman, when Lex was like cracked out on kryptonite and he has that whole freak out fight against Superman while the meteor's coming to Earth and stuff. And it's easy to pull like a small example here or there. I think that's
that's not my favorite version of Lex. I like my Lex to be smooth and still have shit figured out, you know,
like when Superman busted in his office. Did you see that scene?
Yeah. Yeah, that was good.
No, I don't think I saw that.
Kept his composure. He didn't break eye contact. He didn't even give a shit. Superman was standing in front of him, like trying to physically threaten him.
Well,
It's just usually Lex is always.
He's like, what dog?
Lex's downfall always is his emotions. He always lets his anger get the best of him, and then he gets upset, and then everything goes to shit. That's usually what happens and stuff. He lets his anger get the best of him.
Brad didn't like Hawkgirl. I mean,
oh man, she was great.
Yeah,
there wasn't enough of her to really make an opinion in my.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking. I don't like her lines were witty. I mean, she's obviously cute.
Yeah,
obviously.
Yeah,
We could all be thankful it was good. It's good for comic books.
Now what I want to see, I want to see Aldous Hodge, Hawkman, and what's her name?
Isabella Mercedes.
Yeah, we need them side by side.
Oh man, it would be so cool if they brought him back. That would be the best. Like, why not?
Oh, the screams! I thought those were cool.
Yeah, I thought that was cool. It's something that the Hawk people should be doing.
Yeah,
I could see what he means, though. I could see what he means.
Yeah, maybe they could have been louder and like stronger. You know what I mean? Like but
because they were kind of background kind of things, weren't they?
Right? Yeah, they were like off. Like
it was one of those things. Like, did you just scream?
Yeah, that's what I thought. I go, wait, what? I had to double take. I go, she's screaming, and then I went back to the Justice League cartoon that I used to always watch. But I don't really watch DC stuff.
Papa, you need to watch Smallville. I know we've talked, and you told me you have not watched Smallville. You need to watch Smallville, Papa.
Michael Rosenbaum is that dude.
Yeah. Oh, that's the other scene. That's the scene that almost got me, bro. Like they were coming when Lex. I'm spoiling away, dude. Lex domed Superman's kind of buddy. Remember, he's playing right.
Wild. Oh man, I expected that to last longer.
So yeah, exactly. Like, what the fuck? And then Superman is crying.
Yeah,
they almost. I was like, nah, dude, you're tough. You don't cry. I mean, you're tough. And they went back in. I just thought of Vader and the city.
Right back up your.
Yeah, I just thought of Plagueis, and he's like,
didn't blink again.
Yeah, no. But great movie, dude. I'm fucking so happy for you, dudes. And all the closet DC fans. So, I think it was great. I want more, dude.
I did like the fact that Peacemaker did make an appearance. I didn't expect that at all.
I still haven't seen Peacemaker.
My theater clapped. I got a little reaction out of the auditorium.
Yeah.
It was the most Peacemaker scene too. It's just like, yeah.
I heard that show was really, really good, dude. So
you gotta watch it, dude. You gotta watch it too because the new season's coming out.
Yeah, and not only that, like I liked Justice League, bro. I liked what's his name? His Justice League, bro. That Gunn did.
Suicide Squad.
Thank you, Suicide Squad. Yeah, man. Fuck.
I just got that book.
I guess it's just the Snyderverse that I think is garbage.
This is all part of the channel member giveaway for this month for the Legionnaires. Peacemaker theme
books. Yeah.
The Legionnaires.
I just got that book.
Maybe one day I'll have Lopez's.
The Lopez is a plural.
I don't know how you say it. Yeah.
I think you did it. You said it.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. If somebody said that, I'd be like, hey, are you okay?
Right.
I'm in. Sign me up.
Hey, but let me say this. All right, guys. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Travis, only you. I can't say number one's name. And Benny Compton, no. I do have an idea for a video. So I'm gonna try it. It's comedy. It's not drama. I think if I could pull it off, I think people might like it. It's niche. It's in our pocket, in our bubble. So I'm gonna go for it. Maybe for the weekend, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I just got this.
Nice.
Hell yeah! I love that book. Yes.
I remember that show.
The best live action Flash.
Really? Yeah. So far, yeah, you're right. Because dude,
Tim, Grant Gustin, and Ezra Miller.
Ezra Miller's,
and they even brought him back to be Jay Garrett, which was even better.
This is the first cameo of Vigilante.
Yeah, Adrian Chase.
So is that other book though, too, right?
No, that's the first appearance of Adrian Chase.
Okay,
man.
The one with the black character, Crescenda or whatever the fuck.
Blackfire.
Blackfire, yeah. The first Blackfire has the first Chase, right?
This is 80s and 90s, bro.
Cameo of Adrian Chase.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember these on the rack, bro, and I would just spin away, man.
I don't know how you can pass up good George Perez art like that. That's pretty.
I was a youngster.
Tim said I don't.
I was a youngster, so I didn't at that time. I don't think I was really into knowing the who was doing the covers. You know what I mean?
Like I learned that slower than anything. I just kind of go.
Yeah, I think that's something I would have grown into as if I would have stayed in the hobby, but I didn't. But it is what it is. 30-year gap, dude. That's why I'm a modern guy, dude. I don't care if gold, silver.
You know shit about modern books I don't have any idea about. I'm more of a back issue Ben kind of guy. I don't know the new stuff that well.
Yeah, but
I heard that Legion and Lynx and Rob's doing a video about heroes later today. That's cool, right?
Huh?
Is this true, Mr. Mark?
You? Are y'all doing a video about heroes, or was I misinformed?
What up, Pescado?
You're just semi-informed. I don't think you're misinformed. It's malinformation. It's true, but not accurate. The DJ dropped his Heroes Con video. You know, he does a recap video every year, but he did his whole experience differently this year. He made a legitimate full-length documentary foregoing. It's like 45 minutes long, and every second of it is just straight fire.
Yeah.
But it's like a legitimate documentary. It's crazy. The drone footage, edit it looks like a professional documentary.
Yeah, my buddy, someone I knew, Big Bear Island, did something like that with the last con before the Corona hit. It was in Baltimore. It had 84 JP, NYC, and Big Bear Island. So I've seen something kind of like that. So it'll be interesting to see Lynx's.
Yeah, same concept, but with DJ Lynx's equipment and flair and skills with the editing.
Yeah,
right.
He's on seems like he's on a sabbatical right now. Oh, MIA. I just talked to him about hip hop. Anytime there's a new diss track, we're always messaging each other. I don't know if you guys are into hip hop.
Never heard of it.
I don't know.
I
don't know. Hip Hop Anonymous? Hip Hop Anonymous?
Yeah. You give him the easy ones.
Well, Nas, bro. Nas just, oh my God, Nas. But Nas is a beast, bro. He just dropped he didn't say no names, but everybody knew he was talking about. It was fire.
All right. I do got to bring it up because for a non theater movie, is anybody else excited for Happy Gilmore 2?
Not really.
Yeah.
Out eventually.
Yeah.
But I'll watch it.
I went to it streams, you know what I mean? It's on streaming.
Well, would I enjoy watching it? Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
It's going straight to streaming. Adam Sandler has that deal with Netflix.
Oh, well then I probably will.
I'm disappointed they waited a year too long to get the actual Chubbs to be on there.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
That's probably another hot take. I'm not that big on Adam Sandler. Just
he had his peak though that was really solid. I like Grown Ups that he did.
Yeah, I do like the Grown Ups. The first one.
Really good.
Oh, my bad. I like the movies with my ex-wife, my first marriage, Jennifer Aniston.
Wasn't it Hidden Gems? One of the movies too. That new one, that newest
Uncut.
That was Uncut. Yeah, that was good.
Oh, he should have got an Oscar nomination for that.
All right, so I really liked, and it doesn't get talked about enough. And it was added to my Halloween list, and I watch it every year now. Is Hubie's Halloween? That's I love that. That was hilarious to me.
Halloween. I'm watching Peanuts on Halloween with my boys.
Well, I'm gonna continue on as not a big TV movie guy, but my pop culture influence is in buying this little thing we call floppy comic book issues, dude. So I'll keep buying my little back issue books. That's the way I enjoy my pop culture Americana.
Nice.
So that Badlands trailer looked amazing.
Yes, it does, bro. And I was telling these guys, dude, they're just starting to they keep doing this shit. It's gonna just go over Star Wars, bro. Like they're right here. And
Star Wars is dead. It hasn't been alive in decades.
Wow. Andor.
Let's be fucking real. Hold on a second. You pile up every fucking dollar Star Wars has made as opposed to Predator and Aliens. It's a fucking mountain to a molehill.
All right, that we're just doing dollar amount comparisons. Okay, let's play Avatar. It's the best thing ever made.
There you go. Well, I think Star Wars still might have passed it up at some point, though.
In 2 movies, Avatar just dominated. And wait till December when it just pulls out and takes the lead.
Well, fucking Avatar still isn't pulled as much swag as fucking Star Wars.
But the top 3 movies of all time, both films are in there.
No, they're record breakers.
Well, money, yeah. But
money-wise, Star Wars shits on it. I'd say so, right?
No,
money doesn't have anything to do with quality. Not one thing.
Correct. And Star Wars is shit the bed. But what they've been doing with Fox or what Disney's been doing with Predator and the Alien world, that's the only thing they've gotten right.
They have crushed it.
Yes,
well,
to
be fair, everything that's big that has a fandom that that's come out of 20th Century Fox since Disney took it over has been perfectly fine, and in some cases greatly improved. We had Prey, Romulus, Avatar, Way of Water came out. That's 20th Century Fox, but it Disney at that point.
Well, Prey was half in the bag when Disney got the rights, and that's why Disney put it on
Deadpool
Hulu.
and Wolverine, was that at all under the 20th? I know they had the logo and
that
stuff.
was on Disney.
Disney.
100% Disney.
Right. And that's why they put Prey on Hulu, because they were like, let's see, and look what happened. Look,
and it's like the second best Predator movie ever.
It is. I agree with you 100%.
So
but AR, I'll say it in here, like I said it earlier. Roadhouse is garbage. He almost kicked me out the Discord.
Yeah, I'm super pumped. You know, I got kicked off of IG for 3 days by Disney.
Yeah, what's up with that, bro? Because you showed that.
Bro, I made an avatar. You know, like I'm legit like the biggest Avatar fan in our little circle of YouTube over here.
Yeah.
I'm like the only person that talks about it, gets excited.
I like Avatar, bro. I like Avatar.
But I like you know me. I like messing with people. I like the fact that so many people don't like it, because it's like one of the most proven movies that ever exist. But
because it's made over $1 billion.
Yeah.
Well,
it's made over $5 billion.
So James Cameron, who's my GOAT, obviously, Aliens,
Terminator 2, baby.
Aliens is my dude.
Terminator 2, I think, is the greatest action movie of all time. Impossible to dethrone.
And who was kind of like Travis was kind of like, it was typical 80. No, he wasn't harsh on it. He was just saying like you could tell it's a 90s, 80s.
No. I said you were like, there's too much cheese in Roadhouse. And I was like, there's cheese in like all the action movies and stuff. There's a little bit of cheese in Terminator 2. There's a little bit of cheese in Alien.
I think there's jokes for levity in Terminator 2, and they're not really even jokes. Like John Connor trying to teach an android to be human comes off as humorous, but it's not meant to be funny for John or the robot. It's just the act of seeing that is something that's kind of funny, you know.
That was the point I was trying to make, was saying like it was 80s cheese. It was just a joke.
Yeah, no, that's not. Roadhouse is definitely like a sign of its time. Terminator 2 is timeless. Terminator 3, now there's some cheese in there when he puts on the glasses and they're like the Elton John glasses, or when he smiles like a goober.
Yeah.
Like that they lost it with that. Tron Ares, oh my god, that trailer looked great. Did y'all see that trailer yesterday?
Yeah, Jared Leto, dude.
The trailer was good. It looks like it's gonna be great. It's gonna lose a ton of money.
Probably.
Yeah.
Tron Legacy, like losing all that money, so blows my mind. I think that's a masterpiece. That film.
Which one?
Tron Legacy.
Oh,
dude, I get cracked out. I'll get cracked out on Tron just like I do Avatar, dude. We can go in and out the grid all night long. I'll be happy to talk about it.
I don't know what the fucking problem with Roadhouse is, Darth, because it's a guy that comes to a new city. He comes to a new city and he's known for kicking everybody's ass in every city he goes to.
What's wrong with that? It's just one of those things, bro. Even as a kid, I'm like, what is this? And I just
he's like the local fighting legend, or he's got a fucking history of whooping people's ass in every town he goes to. That's
just don't.
Did he whoop your ass? Is this what it's all about?
No, I love Patrick Swayze. May he rest in peace. That's just not one of my. I just don't like. Never as a kid didn't like the movie.
It's almost
like I don't like Indiana Jones. I do not like Indiana Jones. I don't.
That's where we completely stopped.
You lost me. A guy punching a Nazi. I'm good with it.
Like I don't like Harrison Ford, bro. I don't.
And he just keeps on digging.
And you know I don't like Tom Cruise. All I like about Tom Cruise is American Samurai.
Oh my god, you just hate every fucking thing.
Okay. I'll stand with you. Me and Tom, we're gonna fight.
Collateral is that's Michael Mann. So like he, when he's on his game, he's good. But bro, that's why I wish Marcus was here.
You really are a Marvel fan.
I am a Carol Danvers. Yes, you're correct. Yes. But it's okay if we disagree, as Marcus was saying. I'm okay to like what I like, and I'm okay. It's okay if I don't like what you like, and we can still be buddies. Something like that, Marcus will say. We're not on one thing. So FOC, bootleg, and chill. You know what I mean?
That is something funny. It's like people get mad because other people don't like something they do. Like we just gotta relax at some point,
No, I think we should beat up Dareth because he disagrees with us on a movie. I think that's the correct and logical thing to do is just beat up somebody.
But that's like the only few things we disagree on. We're all in the same whisper cell, the same Discord. We agree with like 90% of everything. Dude, these dudes were gonna like literally beat me up if I was in front of them about Raw. Oh, it was last night. Yeah, I just said Raw, and I don't and Raw House and Wu-Tang. You guys wanted to throw me to the wolves, bro.
I just got a notification for an out of the theater reaction for Fantastic Four.
Did you?
Yep.
It's interesting. I'm going Thursday, dude. I'm probably gonna do a. I know this. I don't. It has to do for me personally. It has to do a lot for me to like it more than Superman. I'll just say that. And you guys know I'm a Marvel shill or whatever that word is, like big time.
Mm-hmm.
So, but
I'm going. I already got my ticket. I'm going Thursday.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go too. I just gotta confirm with the old ball and chain. Yeah, we've been mad at each other for a week because I
can't get to bed like that.
Oh no, we don't. We don't. No, I don't. We don't go to sleep, man. Never that, because that shit carries over. That's one thing I have learned. I mean, I'll block her, so she won't send me hate text, but I won't go to sleep. Yeah. I mean, I think she trolls me more than guys. I think that's where I learned how to troll. Nah. I was born that way. I was born to troll. But it's calm right now. The community, right? You know, I mean,
everybody's been pretty.
Yeah, everybody's been chill.
Well, I've been promoting the forgiving and trying to be nice to each other and shit like that, and I think it's working. I think it's I don't think it's just generally me, but I think that people are realizing that it's kind of stupid, and I feel like it's kind of a weak move to just sit there and constantly shit on other people. So I'm proud of all y'all for not shitting on each other and trying to be more positive, actually making comic book content. So good for you guys.
Well, I've always enjoyed you guys anyways. It's just like we don't got to go through that, but that was never really what I was doing. I think you guys know that. So, but either way, it's better. It's better without that. I think this community, whatever you watch, whatever niche you're in, it's better without that shit.
Check out Papa's comment.
No. I don't know about that, Pops.
Why do you think that, Pop? You haven't. I mean, it's a hell of an assumption, my friend.
It is. You're a Cubs fan? You know, we're probably in the. They were in almost in the same area.
I like Papa's review when everything I've seen so far it's really good. So that's why I actually don't want to read any more reviews because
I like fucking Papa's little rag on top of his head. I think that's fucking gangster as shit, man. It looks cool, Pop. I don't know what the fuck you're wearing it for, but I like it.
I think it's to stay. I think it's to stay cool.
Well, I think. Because I think he's born in that movie. I think.
Yeah.
I've kind of had it. Yeah.
Well, they time jump.
Yeah. We don't have long to wait to see that movie, and we'll see.
Yeah, not long at all. This Thursday, this week.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna have more people like people that have went to see screeners and stuff. We're gonna get their initial thoughts. They won't be able to give spoilers or anything.
That should be tonight. The
review, the credits and all that. Yeah.
I know the social media stuff happened over the weekend.
All you FF fans and Superman fans, just remember you didn't have a whole year just to yourself like Deadpool did. So when you fall short of Deadpool's monumental record-breaking numbers,
no,
it ain't doing that.
And you got each other to stifle each other. So if y'all had a whole year to yourself, one of these movies could have reached those numbers, but it's going to be hard with two big movies. You can't watch two movies at the same time.
Big. I think we're gonna have 3 movies that hit $700 million.
That's a pretty big deal.
Jurassic World's almost there, like by a few million, and Superman's gonna get there. And I I believe
Fantastic
Four will get 700 million.
Yeah,
So
I think
Superman will have legs. I think
the fact that
it'll
Jurassic Park's doing it with Superman like on its tail, that's crazy because there's only 1 week between Jurassic Park and Superman, and those dinosaurs are still putting up numbers.
That's amazing.
Dinosaurs travel worldwide. People
that shit got critically panned. That just shows you that audience will go see what they want to see.
Dude, dinosaurs are never. You can't bet against James Cameron, and you can't bet against Jurassic Park. It's just
I got two tubs of dinosaurs that my youngest son Logan just.
Yeah, we went and saw Jurassic World on premiere night with the kids. Went and saw Superman at that early IMAX screening. Went and saw it again while we were on vacation.
Yeah, they do love dinosaurs. My boy, well, not my oldest.
I'm excited to see where Peacemaker leads us now, and then Lanterns, and then Supergirl, and the future is bright.
They did a lot of good movies.
That's what I'm talking about, Rad. That's where my lane is at right now. Like, I love the comic book movies, obviously, dude, but I really want Badlands to be a success, man. Because that will carry all that. We could see, just imagine if we see a well-made Alien versus Predator, and then you bring in the harvester aliens from Independence Day, bro, and the engineers, bro. We're on another level. That would be fantastic.
Well, it only makes sense. I mean, they've already done it before, so
Well, Shauna, tomorrow me and Sicko are going to finally do our aliens review. So, but 7:47, I gotta go eat dinner, part 2.
All right.
So I might get off here. So, you guys want to plug anything you guys are doing?
I'm good. I'm all right. I'll start out hold on, I got one.
Yeah, kind of, Bleeker. Kind of. It is. It is, but it's not.
Not yet.
But it's getting there.
I got a plug for Wednesday. We're doing FF51 Man or Monster, 8 p.m. Eastern on the network. That's what I got.
I got a plug.
Go ahead.
I finally joined this whatnot craze, and I was able to secure some comic packs, comic trading packs. So I'll be ripping those on whatnot.
Are they the Fantastic Four?
Yeah. I was able to get some. So
real quick. I don't know, Rad, because really Scott has dropped the ball. I enjoy Prometheus, but Alien Covenant was like the definition of fan service. He should have just kept with the engineers, but the studio and the audience and the fans, whatever, cried about not seeing a xenomorph. I think they should have let him finish what he wanted to do. So I wouldn't want Ridley Scott to touch a Predator movie at all. But he is obviously a I don't know about legendary director, but he's up there. Mark, you said you were good.
You can say A-list director.
Yeah, A-list, definitely. He's got classics, right? Here's another movie I don't care for, Blade Runner. Come at me, bro. Come at me. I am Darth Lopez.
He just reaching at this point.
No, I don't like. We just.
You're just thinking of good shit to say you don't like.
No, I'm not one of those guys. I know. I just don't care for. It's Harrison Ford, bro. If he's not Han Solo, I don't care for him. I don't even like the get off my plane. I'm like, no, bro, no.
Get off the plane.
Where he's the president.
Oh, it's on Air Force One.
Yeah. That would be really cool. Yes, tomorrow. It is. All right, guys. Well, thank you everybody for stopping by.
I do have one thing to say.
Yeah, come on, Travis, let's go.
The thing you guys always got to freaking remember is that it's always 90's fault, and that he all thinks you guys are stupid idiots.
Yes, It is 90's fault. It's always 90's fault. If you're out there, Boston Chris, somewhere, you don't want to smoke. It's always 90's
every
fault.
one of you. Yeah.
Yes. So, thank you everybody for stopping by. Thank you to the panel. It was awesome. God bless. Be safe. Spec responsibly. God bless America. Superman is a beautiful movie. Thank you. And voila.